Emotions serve as a powerful catalyst to creativity and art. From love to despair, strong emotions can lead to unique masterpieces. But what if it could also work the other way around? What if we could use art to calm ourselves and manage our emotions instead of just being an outlet when life is too much to handle? Art can be a stabilizer and a mindfulness tool, not only a last resort outlet for emotions too strong for us to manage. In this video, I'm gonna share some ways I've used art for both getting out of a panic attack with strong scribbles on a piece of paper, to writing a story to allow myself to forgive someone that hurt me, to mindfulness and relaxation on a daily basis. Hello, I'm Valkyria with an eye of intent, and in today's video, my intent is to show you how I use art to take care of my mental health and regulate my emotions. Random doodles and or a centangle. I saw something about a centangle on a TED Talk, and I think it's a very cool technique. Centangle is basically like a chill artwork for your brain. Grab a small sheet of paper and then you just start drawing patterns called tangles with basic shapes like lines, curves, and dots. No pressure, just free-flowing fun. The cool thing about this is that it helps you stay present, and it's a non-intrusive way of meditation or just calming down that you can use during a meeting, during exam, during a class, and it's not gonna interrupt what you're doing, because what you're doing is you're drawing, but you also can hear what the other person is saying, and it's not I don't really see it as disrespectful. I have never had a problem with doodling. I know some people have had bad experiences, and I'm really sorry, but in my experience it hasn't really been a problem. People just see what you're drawing, and like I will make a doodle on the side of my notebook, and in the middle of a meeting, because I use a notebook for my work, I will just be doodling on the side, and when they say something important I write it down and I keep listening, and that way I remember better. And this helps me first concentrate better, because otherwise for me it's very easy to just let my mind wander, and my boss will be talking about, I don't know, okay, so next week we have this event, and remember that for that event, and my mind will go, oh right, that event. Oh, I remember I proposed something related with a turtle. It's so sad that the turtle didn't make it to the final concept, but it was fun. Probably I could
Think about a turtle for another concept. Oh, you know what? Another concept was waiting for us, and that one is related with the sea. Maybe not a turtle but a whale.
And then my boss will be like, what do you think? And I'll be like, what did you say? Sorry, I got distracted. But with doodling, I'm able to stay there, and I'm just right next to my notes, so I can take notes. When it's something important and something I'm in charge of, I mainly take notes, and that helps me stay present during the meeting. But sometimes there are things that I already know, and we're just like getting up to speed to the rest of the team on that specific project, and I don't need to write that down because I already know it. So I'll just doodle and be there as mentally present as I can with something that doesn't require that much mind, that is doodling or the centangle. Drawing what's in front of me. This one I love doing it when I'm traveling or when I'm like in a place that has trees and leaves, or honestly whatever place that I'm not expected to perform in a specific way, or just waiting for someone. I love it because I get the chance to just draw a tree that I found interesting, or a cool building, or doodle something that happened that day, and make quick little chibi versions of myself and my friends, and show a conversation that I thought was funny. Doodling things from everyday life helps me find stories in the little things and be grateful for that. And if I'm traveling, it becomes more than just take a picture and run away to the next location. It's more like a moment to relax, to focus on the present and create a better memory of the place, not only about how it looks, but how it feels. I've been doing this week in doodles for the last 2 months, and it's honestly been amazing. And it's cool because I put the highlights of the week there. I try to put 3, but sometimes it's just 1, sometimes are 2. Like, no pressure there. At least 1 doodle a week of something good that happened, something interesting. So I have my friend's wedding. I cut my hair short. I'm not redrawing the whole character because I don't have time for that, but I cut my hair short. I got into a dance contest and we are practicing. I got into a sewing class. My best friend joined D&D and I like all that stuff. It's really cool because you can go back and in a very easy way, and I think it's easier than a gratitude list that I also do that, but it's easier when it's a doodle because it's very visual and in a second you see it and you, oh yeah, I was so happy because we were in the wedding and this happened, or oh yeah, and during D&D she presented her character and everyone was surprised because whatever. And it's cool. It's a cool way of remembering, and it really helped me focus on the positive things. I have a doodle that for me represents a breakdown that my best friend had. And it's important for me not because I wish her any harm, but because she allowed me to be there for her. And I feel honored about that. And it's something that I think it's worth remembering down the line. That's why it is in my Week in the Doodles drawing. Because she's an amazing person. She's an incredible friend. And seeing those quick doodles really light me up. So I think it's also important to draw what's happening to you, especially the good things, because it's really easy to just get lost in the bad things that happen every day. And last one that's gonna be like a bonus, it's dancing. I know this channel is focused more on drawing and writing, but I can't come here and claim that I don't manage my emotions in other way. Dancing has always been an amazing outlet whenever I feel angry, sad, euphoric, or anything in between. Honestly, there are times when I'm like, oh, I have this emotion here and I haven't processed it, and I tried drawing and I tried writing and it didn't work, so I'm gonna go and dance it off, and then I feel better. I can't really do this all the time or during a meeting unless it's like virtual and I'm using my standing desk, but I think it was worth mentioning. What other strategies do you use to help you keep your mental health? Let me know in the comments and we can all learn some strategies from others. If you want to check some strategies on how writing can help you with your mental health, you can check this video.